So Fight Night London just wrapped up. A great event, I think, from top to bottom, especially that main card, full of some really interesting fights. And of course, the main event, Darren Till versus Jorge Masvidal. And Masvidal, as far as I'm concerned, getting away with the upset of the evening. I don't think anyone doubted his ability to win the fight, but to win it in such fashion, with such a vicious KO over someone like Darren Till, I think was something really very impressive. And the way he went about getting there and doing it was really something to behold. It really was a testament to his time in the sport and his experience, that veteran knowledge that he had against someone who is, albeit very powerful and very capable, but also, as he seemed to understand, still very young in the game. And he managed to expose something in him, and it was just brilliant the way he put it together. So breaking it down, the knockout itself that he achieved, I think you could actually see a chain of events that led up to it throughout the fight. So the first thing to really make note of was the fact that he was switching out to southpaw earlier in the fight. And mostly it seemed to be more of a testing. So he was switching and measuring, playing with the distance, occasionally putting out an oblique kick to maintain some range, maybe even throwing out the lead hand. He didn't do much when he switched, and he'd very quickly come back to his orthodox position where he was having a lot of effect with that rear body kick. He landed that quite a few times. And in the second round, he started to really get a measure of the distance, especially off of that powerful left hand that Till utilizes so well. I mean, going back to the first round, after we got past the very strange running in oblique kick that hit Till straight in the groin, straight after that we had the knockdown by Till, and it was just textbook Darren Till. Set him up, got him towards the cage, and then bang, shot that hand right down the pipe, putting him down, swarmed him. Masvidal did a great job of putting his weapons up to put more obstacles in the way to avoid Till getting right on top of him and being able to land some vicious ground and pound. He then did a great job of scrambling, rotating and changing position to get back to his feet and get back into the fight. And Till landed that hand a few times, especially in that first round. But I think as the fight progressed, Masvidal started to get a much better read for the distance and the ability to judge the evasion and the ability to dodge that shot. At one point, I believe it to be in the second round, Masvidal had a lovely flurry where he just evaded onto the inside of that big cross and shot a beautiful, I believe the commentator said it was a 3-piece, but it was most certainly, I believe, a 2. And you could see throughout the fight he was looking for that left hand hook and that right hand cross. It's very effective when you're fighting against the southpaw because you've got that lead hook so much closer with them having that right foot forward against your left. So he was really effective with that. The knockout itself actually came from the southpaw position, and more surprisingly, it came from that blitzing movement. So that point fighting, kickboxing kind of blitz in technique that he used. It was really effective. He switched into the southpaw and he led with the now lead right hand, bringing that huge left hand overhook behind it over to the other side, hitting him with that. And then the beauty of what that blitz allows him to do is it then allows him to very aggressively and very quickly close the distance. So now he is right on top of him. The space between them is minimal, and he shot a second left hand, clipping him again. It was the second shot that really, the first shot, believe me, you could see it in his eyes in the replay, had shook him. The second shot was enough to get him down on his back. He then got straight on top of him and even managed to land a third final hit before the ref managed to get between them and split it up. Looking at Till afterwards, how long he was down on his back. I know they keep you there, and obviously they brought out the oxygen mask for him, but he was in a right bad way, and no surprise, 3 successive blows to that same point that's gonna do some damage. So we wish him all the best in terms of his recovery, but you have to give it to Masvidal, and what an impressive performance that was. Really pulled out the bag, and without a doubt places himself into real title contention in a division that is just, it just seems to get more stacked by the day.